Wow, look at this thing. The whole front plate's just bleeding rust. The tracks are basically a moss garden now. Turret ring's open, dark in there, probably full of spiders. Needs a lot of love, but the shape's still here.
Thick moss in the joint here, still damp. Listen, that's pretty thin, flakes right off. Road wheel's worse, almost through the rim. We'll have to plate that.
Look at this, that's all bubbled out. Yeah, it just flakes right off. Underneath it's still solid, but the skin's gone. Moss has a grip on it too. You can feel how damp it stays. Metal's cold though, still tough.
Look at those streaks running down off the mantlet, orange like burnt sugar. You can see how the moss has crept right into the seam. It's holding a little dew even though it's dry out here. Down here at the ring, that's years of grease and dust.
Look at all that packed in there. Years of moss and mud. Let's open it up a bit. That's the metal I want to see. You can see how the fender's just rotted out along this seam. That hole wasn't there last season. Look at that edge, flakes right off. Underneath, it's paper thin. Hear that? Hollow. This dent flex is easy. She'll need plating before we move.
All right, heading to the back here. The exhaust, that's baked good and black. Hooks still snap clean off. Edges look like a saw blade. Grime all along the lip. It just cakes. Let's see.
All right, belly of the Chaffee. Plenty of dried mud still hanging on. You can see where oil used to leak out. Runs straight to this seam. That rust hole, it's big enough to put a hand through now.
Surface rust everywhere. See if this still moves. Stiff. Hinge is almost fused. Driver's hatch barely budges. Moss in every seam. Needs a lot of love.
Wow. It's like a time capsule in there.
Starting to open up right here. See that line? Let's circle it. Lower arm's got a bit of a bow. Mark that bend so we don't miss it. And the bead on the diff housing's pulled. Put an X on it. That should make the damage easy to spot once we get it on.
Here we go, just a light line right into the pits. See how it turns brown to almost black? That's the converter biting. Tiny bubbles mean it's working on the scale. Let it sit a minute, then I feather it with the brush like this, ready for prime.
A little more on it. Yeah, it broke loose.
There she goes.
Caps off, wheel coming out.
Old iron, dump it aside.
New roller, lines up, threading it back.
Hit it with grease.
Oh, that's plenty.
Blink on, let her.
All right, it's the last turn. Feel it snug up.
Yeah, it's pulling the slack out.
Give the lock bolt a click. There, solid.
Tracks look dead even. New paint's still shiny. Push it right into that seam, let it flow over the edges, keep the knife flat. There we go. Now once it's tacked up, hit it with some 120 grit, feather those edges out, smooth.
Target, 35 foot-pounds.
Copy. Panel's sitting pretty square.
Here we go. There's the click. And green.
Gap's tight, hit the second one.
Locked at 35. Let's bang
Seam's
on.
perfect, that's a Chaffee stamp right there.
Right along that seam.
Yeah, keep it tight to the hinge.
Got it. Tear. Pressing that edge, no gaps.
Looks clean, paper slides under here.
Last pass. Tight.
Nice and steady pass, keeping about 6 inches off. Good atomization, fans laying down even. Let's check that film, right at a mill, perfect. Third pass, moving back across, keeping it wet.
Nice and uniform, you can feel those sanding lines, but nothing catching the glove. The primer's flashed off, no tack. See that? Dust stays on top, wipes clean. That's ready for base coat, good to go.
Holding it right against the turret, you can see the finish is dead on. No blotching, no thin spots, just solid coverage all the way across. Even when I rock it in the light, the sheen stays consistent. That's exactly what we want before clear.
Light pass, keep it low and close so it feathers. There it is. Shift the stencil. Another miss. Let it dry down. Soft edge by the seam, and we're blended.
Keeping it wet, just light pressure, let the paper do the work. Now we polish that down, watch that gloss come back like a mirror, perfect. Working down this seam now. You can see how the heads of the rivets catch the light. No residue left, just clean paint and sharp edges. The filler line is straight, no wobbles, and the bracket sits dead flush. That's how it should look.
Thread's pulling in right there. Good.
This chick's pulling in nicely, ready for torque.
Click. That's 25 foot-pounds. Let's grease the seam.
Smooth as butter.
Close it up. Sealed and seated. Looks factory.
This is the old cover. Mildew all the way through. Peel it back. Gone. Line it up with the chalk. Clamp. And we'll start the saddle stitch through.
Work the polish in small circles. Let the cloth do the job, not the pressure. Once it hazes over, flip to a clean side and buff it clear. Now for the needle. Slip the aligner in the slot and nudge it right to...
Yeah, we're right on terminal 14. Lots of oxide built up here. I'm just working the flat edge under it. See that? Shiny again. Numbers are stamped right in the strip. 15, 16 makes it easy to trace. I'll sweep the crumbs out and torque those lugs.
Snip that old tie and the whole loom loosens up, brittle as a cracker. There it goes. New harness coming through, feed it right behind the brace, line it up, listen for that, click, locked, looks a whole lot healthier.
Corrosion off first, wire brush does the trick. You want clean shiny lead so the clamp seat's tight. Old battery out, new one in. We'll hook the negative last. Meter says 12.6. Good. Let's see what the starter thinks.
Shreds. Snug. Good. Glass is sitting flush. Nice. Hook coming up. Chain through, pin in, lock. Straps tight. Let's cap that scope and we can call it. Looks sharp against the...
I'm starting at the forward zerk. Couple on. 2 pumps. You see that fresh amber coming out? That's what we want. Spin the race a bit so it works in. Repair joint looks good. Smooth as butter.
All right, running the bore brush down. Listen to that scrape. Taking the carbon out of the grooves. Back through, there we go. Rifling shiny. Let's finish with a patch. Barrel's clean, looks good.
Servo's coming on smooth. Watch that sweep.
Copy. Paint's looking good in the sun.
Yeah, you can see the flare right off the weld lines. Passing 180, slowing to stop.
That was smooth.
Popping the glass in. There, seats. Trim ring on, couple of turns. All right, power, headlamp, bright and clean. Blackout on, nice and soft. Both together.
Set the 609 in the cradle, latch it down. All right, A terminal first, loosen, eyelet on, snug. Same with B, ground strap goes here. Coax to the antenna socket and the base locks in with that ring. Give it a tug.
Main power coming on. Instrument lights look good, tuning to 6250.
Copy that. I see the carrier. Nice even glow on this end.
Squelch set, radio's alive again.
Perfect. She's ready for the road.
Manifolds are clean, no dust on the runners. Fuel 3, clamps tight. Vacuum 2 seated. New washers are all torqued, nice oil film on the bolts. She's ready to button up. Track tension's good, no slack.
Copy, marking it.
Toolkit strapped, won't budge.
Got it.
Radio check channel 1, you read me?
Loud and clear.
Comms good.
Final walk around.
She's ready to roll.
That's a mirror, not a streak in sight.
After months of late nights and a lot of elbow grease, the Chaffee is back to life. Big thanks to the whole crew and to everyone who followed along the build. Hit subscribe if you want to see what we restore next.